Welcome in, everybody. This is Bob, and thank you for tuning in to KC Craps. Today, we are going over something very special. We are actually introducing a brand new Wise Guys progression. It's a strategy that is intended for the higher limit tables, so at $25 and up, but specifically at the $25 level, that gives you a feel of a skill 66 strategy, upscaled, very easy, tossing in just a couple of dollars, and it also allows you to get out of the hand within 2 or 3 hits so that you can get your money off the table faster, start pressing with the casino's money faster, and making profit. So let's get this set up. I'll go grab the dice, I'll grab some chips, I'll show you how it works, and then you can tell me if it's something you will try in the casino next time you head up. Now let's get started. So today we are talking about the brand new strategy called the Wise Guys progression. This is a strategy that you could possibly see helping you out quite a bit as you play on a $25 table. It is meant for the higher limit, as a lot of people have been clamoring for a easy to use higher limit type of strategy. And it is fairly easy to use. How much you actually need? $200. So you toss in $200, they'll give you $2 change, and it's pretty simple from this point forward. You're going to place down 198, and the way you break it down is you put $45 on the 9, $45 on the 5, and then you place 54 on the 6 and 54 on the 8. That's the start. Any one of those 4 hits, that's going to pay you 50, 60, and then $3. You are then going to chip in $3. Then it just works simple like this. You take $5 and $5. You're going to change those up to reds. The whites you'll split in 2. The reds come inside. And then you make the outsides $60. The inside will be $72 each. On your next hit, any of those hits, that pays 75, 80, and 4. You will then either regress down to 110 from here, or you can add 4 more dollars and upgrade your hand again, or press your hand. So there's $5. So I add a nickel. Here is 2, 4, 5. I'll add another nickel. And then you just push these reds up above. I'll grab 1/4 off of all the reds I've got. Each one of them is going to get upgraded with the quarters. Your outsides are going to be $80 each. Your inside is going to be $96. Any of those hits, that's when you get paid $112. You then take this off, regress down to 110, and then add up what you got taken off of the table. There's 100, 200, 300, 325, 350, 4. $354 comes off of the table. You still have $110 here. And then you have a profit of $254 here. And remember, you bought in for $198 total. So that gets you a net profit of $149 because you've got those extra two from the change earlier. And now you are simply playing with just the casino money. Power press. Have fun. And you know what? You could even, instead of just going the 110, go 160 across. You've got all your numbers covered and just play till your heart's content. Very smooth, very simple, easy to use, and it costs you $200 when you first walk into the casino. This is why I recommend a $2,000 bankroll. You want to be able to have enough for 10 rollers. Law of averages will state you will hit at least one, maybe two good rolls, and then you can walk out of the casino up, 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 and hopefully leave with a profit. Let me know if this works out for you. Give it a try at your local casino. You will probably have to help them out because of the funny amounts that are first set up. Just remember, the outside start 45 and 54. Your first hit will pay you $63. On the next one, you will press up to 60 and 72. If that hits, it will pay you $84. You will then either regress down to 110 or give them another $4, and then you can go 80 and 96 on the inside, which will pay you $112. Regress down to 110, get your money off the table, and press to your heart's content. This is super, super easy. I put $198 on the table. I wind up pressing with an extra $7 out of my own pocket, and I'm up. And you also can get out at options of 2 rolls or 3 rolls. So for all of you folks out there that are worried about the 3SO, you get out in 2 hands, and you have a net profit of $40 after that second hit if you regress down to 110 on the inside. Not too shabby. Hi guys, Bob here. Hey, I know we were getting ready to do a live roll. That's my fault. But I wanted to take a moment and pause and send a special shout out and a thank you to Skill and Luck. Skill is actually the guy who developed this system. He worked with me, ran it through with me, said, hey, does this make sense? I told him, yes, it did. And I thought it looked fantastic. It's a elevated version of the Skill 66 strategy that he also developed, mind you. And we are now able to take this to a $25 craps table. I cannot wait to get into the casino and try this out. But in the meantime, we were getting ready to do some live rolls. So I'm going to get those dice down there. Everybody in the comments down below, tell Skill thank you very much. Let's see how this Wise Guys progression works for us. Okay, now let's go with a live roll on this strategy. That way you guys can see it actually work live. All right, so let's get this set up. Remember, it's only $200 to get in on this hand. So let's set it up. And then one more quarter. We'll put 45 on the 5 and 9, 54 on the 6 and 8. And now let's grab some dice. Remember, the first thing you got to do always, like anything in the world, you have to set a point. We get a 3-4-7 frontline winner. Next roll, we have a 6-1 frontline winner. Wow, frontline winners are doing great. There's a hard 8. All right. So we'll mark our 8 as I knock down the chips. First roll. There's a yo 11. Doesn't help or hurt. Easy 10. Nothing there. That's okay. You just got to be patient. Play your numbers. There's a 5-1-6. So that first hit pays $50, $60, $3. Here's where you chip in the first $3. So now I'll make some change. There's one $5 coming back to me and a second $5. Now the whites, you literally split them, put them up top, take the two 20s, they'll go inside. the 2 greens on the outside, you'll go $60 and then $82 or $72, excuse me, $72 on the inside. Okay, next roll. There is a 415. Now this time you will get paid $84. And here's a good way to remember. How much do I need to add? On the first hit of 63, you add 3. On the second hit, 84, you add 4. Simple. So let's again make some red. And then 2, 4, 5. There's another red. And then I need to make 1 green and change. Now we'll take that, we'll split it. Now, all 4 will get an extra green. The outsides will be 80. The insides will be $96. Easy peasy. Looking for one more hit. There's a 10. Easy. Our next hit. There's a 415. That pays 110. There's 112. Now we just simply regress down. We'll go quarters on each, giving us 110. And now we are extra out of the hand. There's our profit right there. I've got 110 inside, all paid for. Now you can roll, move into whatever strategy you want to, and you're out of the hand. Casino takes care of the rest of it. Well, I think you all can agree, using the Wise Guys progressions, starting off at $198, yes, it is a higher limit, and yes, you should probably walk in with about a $2,000 bankroll. However, if you are playing on a $25 minimum table, this system could possibly not only help you stay within your strategy, but also help you get off the table faster. First hit at the 198 across pays what, 63? So then you just add $3, takes you up to $264. Your second hit is going to pay $84 regardless. And all you have to do is then just either get out of the hand right there by regressing down to 110 inside, or give them another $4, which will bump you up to $352. And on that last hit, you get paid $112. Then going 110 across, you've got an extra $2 just from that specific hit on what you have across the table. And you're also still covered elsewhere, depending on how much you placed on the pass line. It's a great system. Just think of it as the Skill 66 upgraded for a $25 table. I hope this will help you guys. If you found this video helpful, please give me a like. I'm always looking to try to provide more content for you. And if you could, subscribe. It really helps me out in a very long way. And finally, hit that bell notification. You'll know when our next video comes out. In the meantime, this has been Bob. Thanks for tuning in to KC Craps. We'll see you guys next time.